I started Penmanship in 1970 when I was a teacher librarian in Brisbane, and I discovered a book called The Skills of Handwriting by Alfred Fairbank, and it was around the subject of Renaissance handwriting. I suddenly realised I could teach myself this handwriting. I've always loved handwriting. So it was from that moment on that I started sleeping with that book. It was always under my pillow. I kept it in my handbag. I stayed with that book for a couple of years, and I wrote to the author, and eventually I was invited to go to England to meet him. And then I joined the Society for Italic Handwriting. I stepped on a path from which I would never step off for the rest of my life, and I'm now 74. So my love of this subject has continued. When we went to school, we learned to spell by writing down the word 10 times. I believe in China, to learn a character, you have to write it 400 times to memorize it. A computer can backload information and it goes straight into its memory. We have to take information, put it into short-term memory, and then convince our brain to put it into long-term memory. So we have to pull it out several times from short-term and handwrite it. That's why it was so effective. If people don't write, they don't get the benefit to the brain. They don't get the skill in their hand. When you can write, no one can take the art away from you. You know, you don't depend on electricity. You can pick up a pen. You can get an enormous amount of satisfaction from writing and from just making marks. And that line, that universal line, the infinity symbol, I call that the divine mind, the line of the divine mind, of all that is good. Your writing is a reflection of your innermost self. You can see from the strength of their constitution, from the energy of their handwriting. And when you see that energetic handwriting, people all respond and they say, "Oh, I love to see that. That's giving me energy." Just to watch you write, people say to me, "Oh, I can't believe it, that you can write like that. It looked like a machine was writing it." But I get tremendous strength in my constitution from writing because I can see my mentality is strong. And people understand that. And remember, we never forget a handwriting. We used to be able to go to the letterbox, look at a letter and know exactly who it was from. Everyone's handwriting was so unique that you'd know, I know that writing, that's Auntie May, you know. Or I don't know that writing, you know. But our brain seems to be able to photograph every writing and then remember it.